Left-wing politicians are pushing sexual agendas on our children. X-rated drag shows for kids, pornography in elementary schools.
This was a crime against democracy, but to Catalina Lauf, it's legitimate political discourse.
Biden and Fetterman allow violent criminals to rampage across Pennsylvania. Stop the insanity.
Herschel Walker threatening to kill his wife was not an isolated incident.
Just makes you feel warm, fuzzy, and really optimistic about America after seeing all that. Those are some of the closing argument ads in the end of the worst, most negative, hateful, least productive election cycle in history. 2024 will be worse. It's almost over, and it's easy at a time like this to lament just how dysfunctional we are. To quote Winston Churchill, indeed, it has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except for all those other forms that have been tried from time to time. On point tonight, let's take it a step further. The American form of democracy, a representative republic with 3 co-equal branches and no aristocracy or monarch, it might be ugly, it might be uncomfortable at times, but it's the best thing we have going. For as dysfunctional as we are, at least we aren't Israel. It's a democracy. They just had their 5th national election in 4 years. Imagine going through those ads every year, some years twice. Benjamin Netanyahu just wouldn't quit. After 5 elections in 4 years, he is likely to become prime minister once again, his 3rd time in office. Think about that. April 2019 election, September 2019, March 2020, March 2021, and now November. The Israelis tried to elect a parliament that could then form a government, no dice. The Israelis have a dozen-plus political parties. I couldn't keep them straight when I was a Mideast correspondent over there. Nobody ever wins a majority, so the parties trade political favors and patronage in a way which could teach people like Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich and former Vice President Spiro Agnew a lesson about how to do corruption right. It is a filthy mess. In fact, Netanyahu winning allows him to effectively end his own criminal corruption on trial. He's charged with bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. You can almost hear him now. Now that I am once again prime minister, I've decided to end all investigations into me. Ehud Olmert, the former prime minister, didn't get that chance. He was also the mayor of Jerusalem. He served 18 months in prison on bribery charges. Things got so dysfunctional this year. At one point, far-right politician Naftali Bennett and far-left politician Yair Lapid formed a government in Israel. It would be the equivalent of a co-presidency between Ted Cruz and Elizabeth Warren. Predictably, that failed. Suffice it to say, the American system is far, far better than the Israeli one. Next up for submission, the UK. For a long time, they had the Queen, now the King. But just in the past few months, they went through Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, who didn't last as long as a head of lettuce, and now Rishi Sunak. At least watching Parliament in the UK is a little more exciting than watching speeches in the US Congress.
They have opposed every single measure we have taken to solve the problem. You can't attack a plan if you don't have a plan.
At least make C-SPAN more interesting. And to be fair, the Brits made their system slightly more functional a few years ago, but they still have coalitions, no confident votes, snap elections about dissolving parliament. We think government shutdowns are annoying. Futile congressional hearings are bad. They are. But it could be a lot worse. Back to the King, King Charles. Can't get used to saying that. He can technically order elections at the request of the prime minister. So imagine in the United States, we know Charles loves green energy projects. Imagine that. Pass my green energy agenda, or I will order a new election. With no disrespect to Mr. Churchill, we'll take it a step further. American democracy is the worst form of government, except for all those other forms that have been tried from time to time. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.